Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here again with another review video for you all, so let's get straight into it. So the product I'm going to review today is this one here. This is the La Roche-Posay Anti-Pigment Correct SPF50 in the color light, I believe, and I will talk you through it. So this is a colored SPF, so it's a pigmented SPF, and it is available in two colors, I believe, so light and medium. And what it is a pigmented SPF to help with sort of pigmentation on the skin, even out skin tone, but also provide you that sun protection. And this is the Anthelios Pigment Correct. I forgot to add, if you don't know what Anthelios is the La Roche-Posay SPF sort of line range, and they have quite a few different Anthelios products, and this is the latest one I've tried. Forgive the grubby looking product, but I'm going to just show you up close how this product comes out. Hopefully you can see that. And this is how it kind of blends. So as you can see, there is quite a bit of pigment, but the more you blend, it kind of just fades away. It has dermatological sort of properties, so different ingredients such as niacinamide, amongst others. I don't know all the details, but you know, niacinamide helps with that sort of pigmentation. It obviously is SPF 50, so you know, all the right UVA, UVB protection from the sun. And actually it says it's a 50 plus SPF, so whatever that means. But just on the back it says apply evenly to the whole face every morning as the last step in your skincare routine and before makeup. Avoid contact with eyes. So that's the product in a nutshell. So moving on to my perceptions. Now, real quick, when I first used this product, I was like, firstly, I was in a rush to go to work, so I expected something very different to what came out of the bottle. Because I had limited time, I was just like in horror, I have to say, and I was surprised at the consistency. So one, I was rushing as it was, and two, the consistency was not what I expected. It was very thick, so it was taking me ages to kind of blend it into my skin. But yeah, I was surprised. It's a very thick consistency, I would say. To me, personally, it's as thick as a foundation, and if not thicker. Like, I don't use foundation on an everyday basis, and rarely, but when I do, it's usually one that is, you know, light and not so thick, so you know, light to medium coverage, and also very thin in its consistency. So when I saw this a thick paste come out of this, I was honestly so surprised, like you can see. And when I started blending it into my skin, I was, you know, even more surprised, because I was like, this is literally like a foundation. But if you just look closely, the more you blend it in, it kind of fades away. So yes, it gives you that pigment, but it will honestly blend away. And now I believe this is because it's an SPF mixed with pigment. So SPFs usually have that white cast anyway, and then you add a pigment on top, it's going to give very sort of heavy looking pigment. That being said, I am also, you know, tanned, I'm a darker skin tone, so this is the color light, and it probably fares a little bit more lighter and more vibrant on my skin. The way I use it is I will apply my sort of skincare first, so my eye cream, my moisturizer, which has no SPF, it's just a plain moisturizer. It's a CeraVe moisturizer. You would have seen a review on my channel. It's my favorite, it's my go-to. I'm on my like 10th bottle. But once I've done all my skincare, I will then take this product and I will apply it all over my skin. So where I focus it is I usually apply it all over here, under my eyes, on my skin and on my forehead. And what I find is that it gives me that makeup look without actually wearing, so you know, a lot of makeup, without actually wearing any makeup, because this is actually skincare. So I like the fact that it gives me that pigment. It looks like everything on my skin is sort of concealed, so I don't have to worry about going in with like concealer on my skin or anything like that, because I've already applied this and it's giving me that pigment It's giving me that sort of coverage. So I actually do like using it. I wear it every week to work. I've come around to the consistency of it. The other thing I wanted to mention was the smell. I couldn't kind of get over the smell the first time I used it because it was kind of that thick. It just felt like paint to me. It doesn't smell like paint, but I can't quite describe it. It just felt chalky, let's say. It smelled a little bit chalky, but I have come around to that. I have to say it's not my go-to SPF. It's something that I probably wouldn't repurchase again, if I'm being entirely honest. I've used it quite a bit and I still feel like there's a bit to go because the tiniest amount goes a long way. You literally just need like a drop of it and you know, you're good to go. One thing I do find though with this is, for me, it gives me that very full coverage effect. And if that's something that you're not after, then you know, it's probably not the right product for you. Moving on to packaging, I believe this did come in a box, I can't quite remember, but it has this pump on the top, so it is very easy to use because of this pump. But as I said, a little really does go a long way, so you just want to make sure you don't, you know, press out too much. But it does give you control on how much product you kind of take out. And then in terms of price, it is very expensive. It retails for £31 on the Roche-Posay website. I have to admit, I think I got this at a discount or on a sale, because £31 is just something I would not spend on a product like this. This product is available to buy on the La Roche-Posay website, of course, but also, you know, across the various different beauty outlets. So Boots is one of my main ones that I shop at. I will leave all the other links down below. So overall, would I repurchase this? Probably not. One, because it's expensive. Two, because it's quite high coverage. Even when you blend it, it does blend away, but it still gives you that high coverage feel. And yeah, it's just not something that's kind of, I think personally for me, I like very light coverage products. I like products that are very quick and easy to use. I find with this, you need to blend it in. You need to spend the time to kind of blend it into your skin. Otherwise it looks cakey and chalky. I don't necessarily like the scent, so I won't be repurchasing it. But I just wanted to do a quick review on it because I really wish there was a review on this before I, you know, parted ways with my money and bought this. And as I said, it's not a cheap product, so it's not, you know, 10 quid or less and you know, you're just like, oh, I'll just throw it away, or I don't want to use it, or I'll give it away or whatever. It's quite expensive, and once you've spent that money, it's like you almost feel compelled to use it. So I just wanted to give my honest review. That being said, I love La Roche-Posay. I've been using the brand for around 15 years, I think, and I have, you know, used all their cult products. Effaclar Duo, Anthelios SPF. I love the Anthelios spray. I think there's also a review on that on my channel. So I do really love the brand. And I love all their ranges, you know, Cicaplast, Anthelios, etc. across the board. Very good products, but this is one I think I will give a miss next time. I think that is it from me. If you do have any questions, please let me know. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.